we are eating some pani puri. So
hopefully it will be spicy enough for the spicy content that we're about to pour. Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of A Drink with
Mary
and Mina. Oh my god, I was like stopping there because I forgot what we're doing. Yeah.
And by the way, we're doing a mukbang / podcast today. Because I don't bore.
Suddenly she comes home with a few stuff and then made pani puri in like 15 minutes.
Because the bhaias are not here.
Wow.
Never mind. Well, yeah. But anyways, we are eating some pani puri. So
hopefully it will be spicy enough for the spicy content that we're about to pour.
Let's do pani puri cheers before we start, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Your pani puri is a homemade guys. Puri dhari homemade.
Ew.
I know, girl. I bailing it. I just bought
Shut up. If it looks like this, I know it's like we all store.
It's like the the papad stand and you just fry it types, okay? It been rattled, so it's already broken. Pop in the block the pole. Block the hole. Oh, that's it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's pause. We're gonna be honest, this is a last minute recording, so we kind of didn't have time to think about a topic to discuss, but we thought, why not discuss the Jaldo Baldo hot topic?
Woo! If you're on TikTok and Instagram, you may have guessed already. It's our Nims Day.
Our Nims Day and a few celebrities of Nepal. And I've never known about this guy. So how much do you know about this issue?
What? About this Nims Day situation that's been going on Instagram? I think I know a fair amount. But I don't really get invested in this stuff anyway, so I'm just like skim through, yeah. I think I was the one who shared it on group chat, no? Lol, I got into
Oh, yeah.
No next question, something killed. I don't even know.
Kobold, Michael Kobold.
Oh, well, let's go poster. And I was like, lol, it's a type of. But yeah, that was the thing. What I know about it is like apparently Nimsa has been messaging this girl or whoever she is. On the Iceman going to take it, or what is it? I'm not sure.
So I'm glad you didn't get invested. I got invested so much.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
I literally sent it to you, and I was like, call it a day.
Because somebody told me about it before. I think a day before you sent that. Yeah. And so I was like, what's happening? Hang on a sec. Because I do admire Nims Saidina. And I supported him when he was fundraising as well. About a little bit, not too much. He probably doesn't even know me. He just knows that I donated a little amount to him. So there's this guy called Michael Kobold, right? He is, I think he's owner or I think he's probably one of the owners or founders of Kobold watches. So it's like a brand, like a, I think, global brand of watches. Luxury watch hola. I don't know whether it's luxury watch or not. That it's out there basically. So he I think has a special place in his heart for Nepal and Nepali people.
Yeah.
And he's done a few projects back home, and I think he's lived in Nepal for a lot of years as well. So if you go to his account, you can see all the exposes that he's done on Nepali celebrities. So it includes Nims Dai, it includes Ayushman, it includes Shrinkala, Shrinkala ko ex, the vlogger. Oh my god. Sisan Banya. It includes everyone. So he does an expose to the point where he's like talking about wiretapping Sisan Banya's phone. So and this guy has reach, like ambassadors to, literally he has reach, and he's not scared because he says on his, if you read up on all his story, he's like, oh, I'm safe, like I am safe, I live in a secret location with guards and everything. So this guy has his reach. He's got his in and outs with the politicians of Nepal as well, so he's in the know. I believe he did an expose on Nims, and he justifies as the only reason why he did an expose on Nims, because otherwise he wouldn't have been. Sorry, Nims Daile, I think he is promoting this citizenship bill, right?
Yeah.
According to Michael, the citizenship bill is heavily secretly backed up by India. So he said he's very, I think, patriotic type of feeling about Nepal. So he's like, if somebody messes with Nepal's politics, Nepal's whatever, then he became my target. Otherwise, he's a celebrity. I don't care what he does with his personal life. So apparently he had all the what do you call it, dirt on him that he's now exposing. So I think it was this girl who first came out about how Nimsai has been sending her nudes, flirting and all that, and you should go and look at all the comments there. Yeah. Oh my god, a lot of people coming out of
for Nimsai.
Yeah, and then coming out to tell people that, okay, I've seen Nimsai behave this way.
Like in Buddha Bar in Tamil. Yeah. And if you've been to Buddha Bar in Tamil, girl, it's a dark place.
Okay.
It's a dark, dingy place. A man chose his spot really well. But, you know, like walls have eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, but apparently he's done that. And then I think the point where it started was, didn't this girl... So Michael put on his story the video that Nimsai sent, right? This video of him exercising but licking his lips. And I think he trying to be a smart ass, probably screen recorded it, and then put it as his story, just to make it look like, oh, somebody screen grabbed from his story.
Yeah.
But the timestamp did not match. So Michael uploaded it before he uploaded it. Nimsai uploaded it. So I think he kind of got exposed that way as well. But apparently there are plenty of accounts of.
And then there's like Hamro group chat ma chai Nimsai ko penis a whole picture was sent.
This is one thing, my sister was like, do you want to see the naked photos of like Nimsai and Ayushmann? They have their dicks out one? And I couldn't see it. I was like, I'm not seeing it.
It was sent without consent, okay? I was in a meeting. I was at a meeting, you know the break when Tony, and then you just open your phone. Yeah. I was like, I am not prepared to see this on a Monday afternoon at lunchtime meeting. I was like, disgusted, yeah.
So the full photo is there.
Full photo. And bro, let's say apparently they photo crop got just after workout types and but it's the same fucking picture. Like, why, man?
You know how he was saying, I didn't know how to use Instagram, like social media. I only started using it because of the fundraising and all that.
Mate,
he probably doesn't know.
No, mate. His Instagram looks like professional Instagram than any one of us. How has he advertised the Afulaenda? So he can't be bullshitting. I don't know how to use it. By the excuse, okay?
Maybe he now has a media manager, social media.
I don't know. Who cares? But the fact that you're doing that to yourself makes you even shady. Yeah. I know, like Michael. Is it Michael? Yeah, Michael exposed him there. No. It could have just been he could have just not reacted to it, and it could be like, fake ball alive and like.
Yeah.
But bro just actually take photo also crop and it. I'm just like, what are you doing? You're
and now they're talking about the fire at his office, which was caused. I think they're saying it was caused because of negligence. Like the CCTV footage is gone.
And then the families haven't been reimbursed apparently.
And I think, but I don't want to start any rumors or not. Somebody years ago, 2-3 years ago, did tell us something about something similar, their experience.
Yeah.
About how they've observed him and his team, obviously.
When I say, with Nims, I say, I've never been a supporter of him. Right? I've been quite open and honest about that. Because to me, whatever he did is bloody brilliant. But that to me felt like I was disrespecting my Sherpa brothers that I have had back home. Because because whatever you do, they do twice as much as you do, but never get recognized. And so I was like not very into buying this stuff.
Have you watched his film?
No.
You haven't?
Because I decided not to.
He does say it on there. He literally talks about how Sherpas don't get recognition. And he says your Sherpa has a name.
Yeah.
You know, he's not just Sherpa.
Sherpa.
But that part I like. That movie is also a bit about, you know how I find him a bit too cocky?
Yeah, because how much of the whole documentary did he mention about the Sherpa?
Well, I don't, but when I watched it, I was in awe, so I didn't really notice. But he does mention about how foreigners come to Nepal, use Sherpa's help, but the recognition is only gone to the foreigners. It doesn't go to the support team.
Yeah, definitely.
So he said that he wanted to make a Nepali team out of Sherpas and break the record with just Sherpas. Okay? So he didn't want a foreigner to take the credit for the world record. He wanted a proper Nepali team to do the record. And even when summiting, they all summit together rather than going back and forth. But that's all, you know, the film is whatever in its place. But the film does come across as a bit of a narcissistic type go.
Yeah, because it's a documentary about Nims dying. So it is going to be narcissistic.
But he's not humble about it.
And what part of him and Sherpa, it's supposed to finish is that not a game until it was scam? Clout
Publicity stunt.
That literally looks like stunt to me. You know, like Indian movie types, like hum karenge, saath mein karenge types.
What?
You get it too, and suddenly like you can do together.
Yeah.
I mean, probably I'm not into mountaineering. I don't think I'll ever climb a mountain, and I never know what the heights people go through. That's for a fact, and I'm not saying Nims that didn't do a great job. He did. I know. But there is a way, like you said, humble neighbor.
Humble one. Okay? Even if you watch that movie, you do cringe a little bit at some point. Okay? You do cringe at certain things that he says. Yes, it's okay to talk about his struggle and how he wasn't supported because he wasn't a big name, he wasn't a foreign name, he wasn't obviously his skin color played a big part in him not getting a lot of sponsors and support and all that. He does talk about that, he does advocate that, but also 70% of the movie is about him. Okay, him and his struggles. It's just about how much he's done, like how much he's come, and how easy it is for him to do things. Okay, like how easy it is for him to climb mountains, came down, rescued, gone up again. And also, a lot of people are, a lot of his classmates back school days go. They've been commenting as well. They were like, I know he said he didn't even have, money to buy shoes during school days, but he went to one of the most expensive private schools. And I was like, okay.
You know, it reveals, truth comes out. Like, eventually it comes out. And especially if you're going to a documentary, like, if you're going to make a Netflix documentary,
documenting everything,
please get your facts right. You could have said, Anthony, he could have just played the race card and skin of color, and then he could still be relatable. Okay, he didn't have to go to the extent I was poor. Not all people were poor to begin with. Some came from privilege and they still did good things. And that's okay. He could have said I was from a poor country. Yes, you were.
But
I kind of want to watch the documentary now just for anger purposes.
It's a really well made documentary.
Did you use Nepali, all Nepalis for that as well?
No, it was made by
so no
idea. I think it was probably built into the contract with Netflix or something. No. I think it wasn't no, I don't think it was something to do with the contract. Oh, sorry. So that's that. And then I think more is coming. To be honest, I wanna.
I'm like, Even I didn't expect Ayushmann Desraj to be like that.
Then Nims, actually, wait, before we move to Nims Dai and move to Ayushmann, no, I think Nims Dai has gone AWOL. Okay, I don't think he's even addressed the issues. I don't think I have seen him address issues. But yeah, moving on to Ayushmann. Ayushmann, I have not really kept up with him. Right?
I feel like it's literally been just come out like.
So what? Similar issues, sending news to girls, flirting left, right, and center.
Same similar video types. So I don't know, bro. So I'm just like thinking, like.
Isn't he known as one of the more open-minded person in the Nepali cinema?
Yeah, bro. The whole family is known for that. His wife, well, Priyanka Karke, she's doing mad right now. Like, she's herself first, you know?
Yeah.
And trying to be a good mom, daughter-in-law, wife. She literally shaped Nepali cinema. Yeah, I think she really did. Just turning heldinsa because she's like, this is my age to act, because obviously actors purposely like, you know, while I can, I'll do it type of. Very determined woman. I actually like her acting as well, I know. But like, and she has this show on YouTube, yeah. Ayushmann sang para cooking show there, and she's got this her own show, and it's like a butter or nappy. The nappy go brand I'm so sorry. But she brings like mom or experience or like fourth trimester actually podcast the show and so basically moms are experiences like who's just given birth because she's in the same position. And she brings celebrities or Malvika and then the whole Malvika scandal about the Lota Boyni thing, like Susmita Boyni song. Yeah, so the reason why she was she basically said why I'm running out of words.
Heat is getting to us.
Yeah, so basically Malvika she basically had to come out with her issue why she couldn't help the girl. She was going through a separation and she was raising a child on her own in secret for years. And then she's basically broke and you know, but media even if you're broke you still got a show type ones, because you're a public figure. Sorry, I'll repeat that again. But again,
I don't know.
Just anyways, going to Ayushmann whole things. I was quite sure. Nims because obviously.
No, apparently his dick is out as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a group chat. I
haven't seen it. Maybe you can show me later on.
No, all the deal got I was like, why is this here? Because what was I gonna say? Yeah, I just don't understand it. You can send nudes, whatever, consensually got. But if you got a partner, a child, like, why are you doing this?
I wonder have they given out a statement or anything like that?
Like I said again, not too invested to actually.
No. I am. Like, I'm not really invested into a lot of things. Tara, if there's this many celebrities involved in a scandal like this, I feel like I need to keep up with it. Okay? If it was just one celebrity, I don't know. Then I wouldn't care much about it. But there's somebody's doing a proper expose on all of this altogether.
And you man facts, like, how much did you piss this person off?
Exactly. And even if you read through his stories, the way he responds to people and people commenting on him and giving him information left, right, and center, he sounds a genuine guy. He sounds really genuine. And he even exposed Shrinkhala. By the way, what's happened? Who is Shrinkhala getting married with? Is this guy? Because apparently he also exposed this guy.
So Shrinkhala,
he's killed people in an accident.
Shrinkhala, the guy she's getting married is a politician's son, I believe. Don't quote me on that.
No. Kantipur.
Oh yes,
TV
Kantipur TV
air.
Shrinkhala is a politician's son, and त्यसो भन्थे पहिला सिसनसँग ब्रेकअप हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ obviously we all know now who she was dating. Loki राख्दाखेरि नि is high key. you could see like he's in the background when they're having coffee together, like mama background man here. They just spotted him already.
Oh.
So they don't know if she was cheating on Sison, because there was things going on about her and Sison on the media, like they're just happily talking type of still this the vibe and this the scandal I think.
Oh.
So I feel sorry for Sison actually. I feel like if I was in obviously as a third party, I feel like he was used for her to make videos of her with Gosekunda and everything. But people are like, yeah, till any exposure by it. But then did Sison really need exposure?
Michael Kobold has also exposed Sison.
Because
apparently, oh my goodness, this is how invested I was. I literally went through this person's story and his exposes for like 2 hours. So they had Michael Kobold. So this is what he claims. Michael Kobold basically got together with Sison Banya to film something. Okay? So Michael Kobold is also a filmmaker. He documents and all that. So he got together with Sison Banya and they were filming stuff, right? And I think Sison kind of started making a bit of a demands. Okay? So basically he was like, after he got famous, he demanded that he do the vocals for his film. Okay? Whereas Michael was gonna approach Manisha Koirala for it, right?
Okay.
But Sison insisted that that was one of the arguments, right? No. And he also Sison let's say so Michael say let's set up or start let's organize it. Oh my god, I'm losing words. This heat, honestly. Let's set up a film production company in Nepal. And so Sison gave Michael a list of all the products that he wanted, filming equipment. So drones, cameras, everything. And Michael did bring it all for him. That's why Sison has a lot of equipment.
Oh, sick.
Equipment. And then Sison suddenly started demanding payment for his services, whereas they had never agreed beforehand that he was gonna get some money out of it. So there was never a contract beforehand. So after this, basically after they went their own ways, Sison never returned the equipment. So he literally took off with all the equipment. So when Sison is asked by his friends, it's the one said, he didn't pay me, so I kept his equipment. But Michael is
oh my god,
like there was never an agreement in place about payment. So it's like, I don't know. But also Michael, he said he wiretapped Sison's phone for a good 2 years. He got some, and he knows that Sison is. So basically, Indian politicians and India but backed up so Sison Shrinkhala, Nims now. So he says there is like, you be careful about your country because there is a lot happening on the surface by your own celebrities that are basically puppets of India, and like they're being fed money, they're being literally corrupted type of.
Isn't that day where Nitisha got exposed as well?
Who?
Nitisha, the actress. I think she won Miss Nepal, I think Nitisha won.
Oh, did she?
This scandal boys on the.
Oh, Namrata.
Oh my god.
So
Namrata, give me a break, man. Girl.
That's one of the big ones as well.
Every decade there's a Namrata.
She comes up with something new.
Right?
Yeah.
Only like, I don't know, man. Yeah, you're fucking pretty. Yeah, I get it. You're so pretty, but I don't know, man. Manipulative character.
Do you know the juice about the money? Namrata, her ex-boyfriend, and Nimsai.
Oh, the voodoo shit as well.
The voodoo shit. Oh my god.
Voodoo shit one has the one.
Yeah.
Oh
but
my god.
I feel like the voodoo shit is somebody just committed something on it type. Okay. I'm not sure about her now. But apparently she's what? Fled the country now? Fled? She's fled the country?
Namatako ex the one who passed away, no?
Yeah.
Today I'm a family friend go family friend ko classmate is this school there go. And she said to me, he is not like how they describe at all. Yeah. She's known him for years. She's like, his personality is not like that. He shouldn't have been played like that. Whatever. I was like, wait, coming from a close friend like that?
Yeah.
I'm like,
okay.
The fact that you had to flee the country? Bro, these juices, man.
Exactly. And apparently, somebody was commenting there that one day he met Sishan and the dead boyfriend together in a restaurant, and he was really humble, whereas Sishan was a bit like, oh, I'm busy, don't disturb me type go. Yeah, attitude. Yeah.
Just, you know what? Every time somebody gets somewhere, you need to come down to your senses.
By the way, we're not hating on these people, no. We're just literally looking at all the rumors and discussing those rumors, which is kind of believable.
I'm not happening to any fact again. We're just giving you third-party opinions that you're probably thinking the same. Or not?
We don't want to add on to the scandal. We just find it very entertaining and juicy, so we thought, why not make a podcast out of it? Everything we find juicy, we make a podcast out of it.
Celebrity, bro.
Oh man, I don't think I want that kind of attention.
But, you said Season's phone was tapped. Isn't that illegal?
God knows. I mean, what's legal and illegal in Nepal?
But again, if Parmita Rana and her friends can get away with murder, nobody's dead at least.
I think this Michael Kobold guy, he also did like intelligence projects with CIA.
Oh, snap.
So he
knows his shit basically. Although you're the wild exposed and then dumb. Thought of it Nepali if it was Hollywood or here in the Western, celebrity would take time to come back. Nepal mataba. If a charity walk on that, they'll be back.
A month of house arrest. Probably. And some charity. And some half-ass apology. I can't believe Parmita and that lot got away with murdering people.
And the apology always starts with, I don't want this to make it about me, but
it is all about me. And it follows with everything about how they struggled and why it happened.
Do you know your mental health a joke when I say
exactly. It
pisses me off so much. Like, I go through mental health, you go through mental health issues.
We don't go around murdering people.
We don't go around murdering people. We don't go around pissing people off. They're the bullshit here. Like, if not, you're just hating yourself now. I mean, yeah, I get it. Like, a different type of mental health, all I was called, like, just how to get away murder types. Your mental health, whatever rude things they have done, I just think is very unacceptable.
I think mental health has become such a trend subject.
Trend, that's the word.
It's also, people are weaponizing it. So this is not why mental health was addressed in the media in the first place.
Exactly. It was to
raise awareness. It wasn't to be used to seek attention. It wasn't to be used to victimize oneself so that they can get away with a lot of things. It's
an also mental health issue that I've noticed lately is people who've actually told work they've got mental health issues. Okay, work my bansani. We promote, we help you. Don't fall for that scam. One of my friends, the work has made her life so difficult that she's basically almost close to quitting because she basically told them about her mental health issues. They made her life utterly difficult. Orko ko feri stopped from promotion because of the mental health. That they took time off like 6 months ago, and now obviously they're in a better place now. I know. No promotion again.
That's the classic tactic, isn't it? Because they're not to openly discriminate.
Yeah.
So they play the other way and make your situation so worse that you quit yourself. Having said that, yesterday, we work in an open plan office, and on the other side there's another team. So the manager of the team got up and they were like chatting around. They always chat around. They chat around more than they work. She got up and she was like, "Oh, I interviewed a couple of new people, and I was like, I wasn't even interested. I don't really like the person, so I don't get engaged in the conversation." And she was like, "Yeah, apparently he's a barista at some store, but you know, he's got mental health issues." And I was like, no, don't say it. Do not say it.
She said it.
And then the other two managers were like, oh. And I was like, please don't say it. Please don't go ahead with the conversation. And she goes, yeah, you know, you're not meant to discriminate, but still, if I hire them, I have to take care of them. You know? And then the other two managers were like, yeah, don't. Like, they didn't openly say don't hire them, but they were basically like, yeah, it's going to be a bit difficult for you kind of conversation. I'm like, if that is not discrimination, what is?
Discrimination is a bloody joke. Okay? It's a quota filling. It's literally a quota. Like our race is not a quota enough. I know. Wild. Mental health issue ko joke banai so. Every Asda Tesco or somewhere where you go to, there is one person who's got, you know, mental health issues or Down syndrome or ADHD or not two, just one to show
that we support
this. It pisses me off, man. It really pisses me off. You want the better the kids. That's in Nepal. There was a cafe called Bakery Cafe where people were deaf and dumb who couldn't speak, and they used to work.
Yeah, what was that called?
Openly,
Nang,
the Bakery Cafe, the branch. Openly, and that and the people, they went there to support them. They better there, but they want that. It's like be doing behind the curtain step. Okay, that pissed me off like so much. I mean, my friend, he's like very capable of what he's doing, and more than capable. Been working there for nearly 2+ years, and now the person who's been hired 6 months before him has got promotion in front of his eyes. And काम चाहिँ त्यो पर्सनले धेरै गर्छ रे कति रिस उठ्छ होला भन्नु न.
Don't, man. My work, I think I'm not gonna say it now. I think I'm gonna say it in a few months' time. But it's a bit frustrating at my new work. Yeah, you know how I love this work, but I've realized the holes,
corporate drama,
the amount of holes that I am having to plug while being the newest member of the team. Why am I the one that's fixing all this? Like, why am I doing it? Me and my other colleague, even today, we were laughing. So basically, every time another team member makes issues about whatever that has happened, like an error has happened, I mean, it's not my fault or that person's fault, but because we are the team that made the error, they have to come and address it with us.
Yeah.
And today, this person was really, the credit control person was really in a foul mood, and she was having a go at everyone. And she came and
why do people do that actually? Why is that acceptable? Sorry.
God knows. So she came and said very unnecessary issues, okay? And we were like, okay, fair enough. Say, go.
Bye-bye.
Nobody's gonna pay attention to you. And I was like, so what we do is, because we sit right next to each other, opposite each other, we have our, your team chat. So on the team's chat, my colleague and I who get along are on the same page, are the hard workers. We chat and we were like doing this. And she got told about her error by 2 people in 2 minutes. And she typed back to me on my chat. Yeah, like I needed to be told twice in a minute. And then I was laughing at her. And then she got up again. The person who was making it, she got up again and came around. My colleague is so funny. She started making jaws sound. I could not even take that seriously. Mother, I was on the table crying because I was laughing, but the person didn't really come for us. The person went to the other person, but she was like, uh-oh, she's getting up. Da, 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 da. I swear to God, that person could have heard us, but she did not care. She was like, and the other day she was like, yeah, I know, but we don't make errors, but we just get told off. Like, it's the earache that I can't understand.
I love it.
Oh my God, we have a meeting next Wednesday, and she and we have said we're gonna address this, we're gonna address this, we're gonna address this. We have this other, so there's basically three of us, and the other girl, man, she's been here for 5-6 years. She's been doing this, she's been billing this 5-6 years. She's asking us questions about how to build this and that.
After 5 years, how is she getting paid?
What did you do for 5 years? What did you do for 5? Literally, right before I left office, this person asked me to check the price of something, and she had charged 15K for something that cost 3K. Right? I'm like, where did you get the price from?
Wow.
Where did you get it? And also, so basically this patient had, so for people who don't know, I do medical billing, right? So this patient had, pacemaker. So they, every now and then they have to come and change generators or leads. So this person came and only had the leads changed. They didn't have the actual pacemaker changed.
She put the pacemaker changed one.
She charged for the change of pacemaker and the pacemaker.
And
that was the
paid.
pacemaker. Insurance company.
More. Like, how are you so incompetent? I'm pretty sure the person who's got mental health issues are better than you, okay? But you don't give a chance. Why not?
I swear.
Oh, this is frustrating. Okay? It's so frustrating. So the fact that we are all promoting and telling him, let's be this, let's be more open, and bro. If you want to get employed, don't.
Exactly.
Like, don't do it.
I think talking about your mental health at work is the worst thing you can do at your progression.
Yourself.
As bad as it sounds, as sad as it sounds, that's the reality. If you get a manager who supports your mental health fully, that's a rare manager.
Yeah, and then even if they act like they understand, you should sort of see, is this a red flag or kyo?
And the thing is, even if the manager wants to support you, she or he is restricted by budget. He or she is restricted by a lot of things. Targets, whatever they have to do. They will not be able to. They might support you in your personal life, but not at work.
Professional. Oh my God, talking about mental health. Okay, this is why I've been heated up about this, yeah? When people make it as an excuse and the meeting where I got sent dick pic when I was at meeting that meeting. Okay, actually, meeting one, it was more of a seminar, no? So I had to take young kids to the seminar, yeah? Basically, because they're all looked after children, and then it's like summer, they're gonna get bored, so they've got this everything weekly going on. So I was just taking them, and I was just there, sat down. It was about money. I was like, fine, girl, like, throw it in my face, like, I need to save money, fine. I was like, good enough lesson for me as well. Sat it down, and now, because obviously they are from looked after children, so they've got housing benefits and things like that.
Yeah.
The enthusiasm in that room to work was astonishing, and by that I'm being very sarcastic. So they're turning 18 soon, and then obviously they're going to the open world, and they're gonna get work and stuff. So they're like, what's the name? Oh, so how much hours can I work so I can still get universal credit? And then because they are looked after children, they're entitled to a flat, whereas other people aren't. Or if you just come out from your home, then it's a different story. But then, because they come under looked after children category, so they're entitled to 1-bedroom flat because of that reason. So already privileged enough. Already privileged enough. This is the government of the UK, if you're listening. And already privileged enough. And what was I gonna say? The enthusiasm in the room was astonishing. Like I said, how much hours should I work so I don't have to so I
give
get
up my
I get the max of the money and then not work any the lady obviously truthfully the 16 to 20 hours you can work, and then The rest, obviously, universal credit would take care of. But if you were to work 25 to 30 hours, you're better off working 60 to 20 because you'll have more money that way.
Yeah.
I mean, she's trying to help them to save money, and which is fair. Being a look after child, your childhood is already difficult. You've got so much traumas that you probably won't work more than that anyway. Okay?
Yeah.
Which is fair share, you know. But obviously,
by the way, if people don't understand what a looked after child is, they are basically the child who have been in the social service system.
Yeah, so the parents are basically neglected and etc. Basically,
so they're being looked after by the government. And now they're children, but they're going into adulthood.
Which I think is fair, no? Like they'll give that mild segue to get to the adulthood.
Yeah.
But what I didn't like was the enthusiasm to work. Okay? There was no seed of okay, let me my situation.
I want to make my life better.
Yeah, my situation has been bad because of my parents. That's not their fault, you know. The fact that they're on the benefits, the fact that they have to rely on universal credit, that is not their fault. That's entirely their parents' fault for failing. I know. And I'm not blaming the parents completely either. They must have XYZ reason. But then I'm just like, why did you give birth if you can't look after your child? That's a debate for another day. But anyways, I don't blame them on that regards, but the enthusiasm was not there. Okay, Oni, the worst part that triggered me was, if you say you got mental health issues, you get more money. Are they? Oni, just make it to just say like, I'm suicidal. I want to die. I can't leave after my room. I don't leave outside my room. It's been 7 days. I haven't showered, brushed my teeth, or nothing. Personal hygiene to the bin. Then you'll get some more money than you are entitled now.
Who said that?
One of the girls that was attending that Uske seminar, and she's the looked after child as well. I was like, this is a scam, bro. I feel like the reason why you look after child is because I don't even know if you were a looked after child, like quotation marks, my guy. There are people who need it, and you're just violating these services. I was furious.
The whole benefit system in the UK is a lot like that, though.
But like my obviously thought it was so infuriating, because the family of 6 are getting a 2-bedroom flat because there's no room for them, and they're trying to benefit without. The children are going to the university. They're doing great for themselves. And there, on the other hand, there's like freaking an entitled child with 1-bed flat, and then saying make mental health notes, and the calculator, I'll do that then. Thanks for the advice.
God. I swear to God, this benefit system in the UK is so broken, guys, so broken. And so basically, the benefit system in the UK was introduced so that people who had no other help could be helped. Okay?
Yeah.
So benefit is the last thing that you should go to. First, you're supposed to ask your family, friends, and then if you can't get any other help, then you're supposed to go to benefit. You might say it's the opposite. You go to the benefits application first.
Yeah.
Before you ask your friends and family.
Like when my dad was struggling, he didn't work for 2 years.
Yeah.
It was only on the last of his year, 13 months ago, 14 months my time, we actually applied for benefits, and we literally got one benefit pay, and then that was it. He passed away. It takes so long to process it, But we didn't really ask the government for anything because we were like, you know what, we could survive, But obviously a bit of more financial help would be better because mom was not working later on, so it's just. Oh man, I was just so furious when she used the mental health card. Although whatever you do, and besides whatever's going through your life, I'm not here to judge. The fact that she said, "Oh, mental health, make that as an excuse, and you'll get XYZ amount of money," I'm like, bro, fake it types, yeah. Anyways,
God.
So mental health
honestly.
is not an issue to be, not an excuse to be horrible to someone. So all these celebrities out there saying, "I was so depressed, I just killed a person." Fuck you, man.
As if that because of that you should be excused, you should be forgiven.
We don't get excused at work.
Like if it was a non-celebrity person doing that person would have been beaten to death right there on the spot.
No.
Gosh, the privilege is
privilege, man. I always say, it always your status and where you belong always denotes where you're born. What family you're born in what country you're born in, what skin color you're born in,
what contacts you have.
Yeah, if you're male or female, which is ridiculous.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah.
But yeah, I feel like this scandal is gonna probably be trending for a little bit, and then it'll probably die down.
And then they'll do a charity work. I'm telling you, example got assured it. One person will do a charity work, and then they will see everyone will forget.
Oh my goodness.
As usual.
Honestly. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the juice. I'm pretty sure, I hope you, if you have got more juice than what we know of, just let us know in the comment section.
If it's juicier than the pani puri juice, then let us know. But thank you so much, guys, for listening. We're having a great time with you, and I've personally been receiving quite a few DMs recently. About, thank you, guys. Keep going. Going on to another episode. And I'm just like, guys, we're just really busy with life right now. We're trying our best. Because we want to keep this going, but we're really trying our best. But life has just been chaotic. Maya got signed up, but it's just been chaotic, and we're trying our best to come. Yeah, that's all. I hope you enjoyed the podcast, like you enjoyed the pani puri in this heat.
Let's get out of this heat.
Bye.
Bye.